Stats are up again. Not really unexpected here, but a whole lot has happened since the stats that we're going to talk about right now that are looking back at April that I do want to talk about. So hang tight. A lot of changes in the mortgage world are affecting what I think is coming soon based on my own experience with my own listings, like the one we're in right now, actually. So stay tuned. There's a lot to talk about. What's going on, y'all? It's Mason Bleasdell, your Austin real estate agent. And to be honest, we're really busy. So we're filming this one while we're filming one of my listings, 1004 Karen Avenue. Check it out if you haven't already, but we're gonna film this video talking about some April statistics. Now, these are gonna be April close statistics, so really indicative of the market in March. But Austin is up again. We've been leaping and bounding basically every month since the end of the fall of 2023. So some really interesting things to look at and go over. But before I jump into those April stats, let's look at the last 7 days, because this of course is gonna be what's indicative of what's coming soon within the next month or so. So in the last 7 days, as of the recording of this video, interesting fact, we saw 1,280 new homes listed. Now that is down from our last month's update, although that's very, very normal. We're filming this right after Mother's Day, graduation for college just let out, elementary school gets out in 2 weeks. This is a little bit of a weird influx time anyways, and there's those things in the mortgage world I'll talk about in a minute. During that same time, those 7 days, 1,005 homes went pending. The number of pending homes is actually up since the last one of these, and the number of price drops is also up to 1,703 from the last time we filmed this. Again, this is the last 7 days, so that's gonna get onto what I wanna talk about at the very end. But let's go into 2024 April stats. Again, entire Austin MLS, so Austin and all of its suburbs. In this one, interesting stats. The volume of homes closed also rose, 3,154. Average sales price is up as well, pretty substantially to 588,947. Average percent of list price to sales price ratio also up at 97.9. Average price per square foot also up $10 at $271 a foot. Average days on market is also down pretty substantially, a little over 10% at 60 days. Looking at the medians for the same price, same time period. Median sales price, $450, that's up 11 grand. Median percent of list price sales price up from 98 to 99. Median price per square foot also up $10. And the median days on market is down 10 to 26. What does this tell us? Well, you know, when we are seeing these, again, this is indicative of what that market looked like in March. We saw a really strong push. I'm gonna talk more about interest rates here in a second, but at the time in March, we were seeing mid-low sixes as kind of your par rate with your 740 credit score. That has gone up, sadly. It's almost up a full percent. Based on some of the Fed data that came out, some of the inflation and jobs numbers that turned out to be a little softer than expected. And you know, me and my own listings, I've seen a little bit of a decrease in traffic. I know my buyers are really feeling it right now too. Now they've trickled down slowly. We'll be anxious to see what the Fed report over the next couple of weeks is gonna look like. But these numbers are really, really strong, especially considering, you know, that we've been going up month after month after month for a little while. To be at an average sales price at almost $600,000 for the entire Austin metro is pretty substantial. So just interesting data point there. I know I like to talk about the nuance of, you know, what I'm kind of seeing and what buyers are doing. Overall, big picture, we are super strong in the seller's market. So don't let, you know, a little bit weaker like that number of price drops necessarily take you back. Although it is a little bit more competitive, we've got to work a little bit harder for it. We are still very strongly in a seller's market. Now, let's take the 2024 stats. Let's roll it back to 2023, just as kind of an A-B comparison. April of 2023, so 1 year ago, 2,915 homes closed. Again, I mentioned how high that volume was for 2024. This is why. The average sales price is down a little bit from where we are today. April 2023 was 574,000. Average percent of list price sales price was 97.6, and average days on market was 63. It was all just a little bit softer than where we are now. The medians, almost identical to where we are now. Median sales price, $450. Median days on market was a couple bit more than where we are right now. But again, this is spring moving season, especially as we start to get into summer. So all of these can show you we're very strongly in a seller's market. Like I talked about a little bit earlier, we've seen a lot of change up in interest rates lately. that is affecting people. You know, right now, if you've got a 740 credit score, you're seeing interest rates in the low 7s for a conventional loan. Of course, a little bit higher than that for a jumbo. So it's a weird one. A lot of my buyers, if you're looking, you know, that $700,000 range and below, are going FHA. The FHA rates are actually quite a bit more competitive right now. We're seeing a lot of buy downs being offered by builders. Those kind of things are being thrown out again. So, you know, yes, we had a really nice time there in March when they did drop a good bit. We're dealing with it. Listing traffic has been down a little bit, but we're just now getting into the summer. Once we get past the graduation phase, a lot of people are going to come back into the market. It's going to be a strong one, and homes are still selling. I mean, 3,154 homes closed in 1 month in the Austin metro. That is tremendous. There's a little bit over 10,000 homes listed in the Austin MLS, so we still have barely 3 months worth of inventory. We're doing pretty well. All in all, if you're curious what this means for you, for your situation, whether you're looking to buy, whether you're looking to sell, I'd love to chat with you more. You know, there's a lot of nuance, especially once you get out into specific neighborhoods. You know, a house like this, for example, a new construction in a tear down neighborhood versus, you know, some of the farther out ones like Leander. All these ones are being affected a little bit different. The house makes a big difference. All of those fun things. If you want to chat about it, reach out anytime. Thanks for watching. I'll see y'all next time.